Welcome in, guys. I'm John Sims. This is my man Lord Arch, and we're gonna be bringing you guys the Bad Batch. It's the official trailer. It's gonna be our reaction and kind of our analysis of what's to come from this. This is our first episode on the channel, so if you guys like this type of content, make sure you like, follow, subscribe for futuristic type of content. And thank you so much for tuning in. But until then, go ahead and send it, Arch. We are up and ready. Here it comes.
Let's go.
A test is in order.
See
5
here.
house clones.
Training facility in Camino, like in the Clone Wars. Fun.
Yet they exhibit
I swear
drunk?
those are little flake ones ships. Just like
They do
little
look like
robots.
little slave ones. Then you have the big bad robots that look like they're prototypes from Mandalorian.
They almost look like the dark.
The Dark
those
Troopers.
are the Dark Troopers. Yeah, exactly. What are they called? They're actually
They're
in a
called
video
Dark
game. There's a dark, like phase 3 or something like that.
Oh
Phase
yeah,
2.
you know what?
They have different phases.
You'll climb Force 99.
You know who we are.
Hunter?
Let's go.
Not sure who that little girl is, to be completely honest.
No, I have no idea.
Tick?
Prepping to jump.
Ricker?
Let's blow something up.
It looks like an old Republic cruiser, but they just activated the thrusters.
Do you see anybody from the group that wasn't there in the actual Clone Wars?
I want Clone Force 99.
I mean, technically Echo because he joined later, but
The galaxy's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, and that's
that I can't remember her name, but she's from Mandalorian. The person with the orange helmet with the sniper.
yeah.
She's with Boba Fett. She's the sniper.
The Clone Wars
And there's
have ended.
Rex making an appearance.
You can
That is a cool
Small
bow.
appearance, very quick.
but die with the past.
ATSTs. I'm pretty sure
The decision
that's
is
Saw
yours.
Gerrera?
Is that Saul? Like in his
think
youth?
so.
Do.
Techno Union droid?
Strap in,
What the
kid.
blue and yellow is typically, I believe.
May 4th, baby. Coming May 4th.
Dude.
Okay. Alright, guys. Well, first off, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't think you're a Star Wars fan. If you haven't watched the full Clone Wars series, you should watch the Clone Wars series before watching this. My man over here is an expert on the Clone Wars, has seen almost everything, as much as we can say. Well, how did you feel about this? How did you feel about this when you saw this? Right. I like that. I agree. Right. I mean, that's a huge question. That's a huge question, though. It's a mystery of almost all Star Wars fans. Is from Episode 3 to even Rogue One. Where do the clones go? Where do they go? We know. Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, right, they have the or the shorter lifespan due to their cloning process. But Boba Fett, how old is Boba Fett in episode? I forget, after the Battle of Yavin, you know what I mean. But he's completely separate, because Boba Fett was. They actually mentioned that in episode 2, that he was a full clone without anything. So he's the exact replica of Jango. These guys are all replicas of Jango, but they're much quicker. And so I don't think it's a chip, is it? Is it the chip? I don't think it's a chip. I mean, But is it the chip? Like, I don't know for certain. Rex doesn't have it, right? Right, I remember that. Yeah. I thought it was in the birthing process. But you know, why I really like seeing this is, you know, the Bad Batch is almost, they look like a group of people, of clones that were kind of just misconfigured, like they're Bad Batch. They weren't proper clones. And, you know, that gives them a set of abilities. If we actually show you this, it gives them like a different set of abilities than most clones. Because look at this. These guys do not look like clones. You know, this one's a little bit bigger. You have one that's kind of a little nerdier. One looks like Ben Stiller and Dodgeball.
Exactly.
You know,
one can hit anything. That's why he's called Crosshair.
Right. And so
I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure that these guys were shown in the training episodes in Clone Wars, the series. I'm pretty sure that's the same squad.
We'll have to find that clip. Yeah, we'll have to find that clip
sometime.
sometime.
It's them, because they're the ones using the unconventional means, because they failed the test several times, and I think that's them. But I may be wrong.
No.
That could have been actually like Echo and his squad before he got all messed up.
But did you see anything in the storyline that is going to say, you know, where this show's going to go besides the main idea of like, we had clones, now we don't have clones, and it's going to kind of seal the deal for that understanding of that missed logic? Or just, I know that they die quicker, but like, they are never mentioned besides episode 4.
As far as I can tell, something's going to happen with, obviously, this girl seems to be a very major character.
Right. Definitely. I mean,
Not
she's
sure about
clearly, yeah, she's in the main trailer thumbnail here.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
They have to find her to safety or something. There's something to do with her, and generally, Star Wars, Disney, they love to take an adventure, princess to safety type of situation. And so I could see that. I definitely see that as an outcome. That's definitely a big prediction. That's a big prediction.
We don't know specifically what Rex and Ahsoka are doing at this point in time.
True. Very true.
And obviously Rex is seen with them.
Because Ahsoka goes off on her like world adventure where she like goes into like this it's like this Neverland area and like goes and becomes like this not a Jedi but has the white sabers, and she's also, I guess she's in Mandalorian. Yeah, and so, you know, she's in that phase of her lifespan, and Rex no longer has the inhibitor chip.
Yes.
Do you feel that the Bad Batch figure out that the inhibitor chip is an issue, and then Rex helps these guys get out of it while taking the stroll of safety? Is that kind of the outcome of, I believe, that's why I probably believe where this goes, and everything else is just action-packed in here?
It's quite possible, but to be completely honest, they might not even have it. Because of how...
Yeah. Right,
and that would probably roughly go through where the inhibitor chip would be, right?
I mean, that would make sense. I mean, that would 100% make sense.
Now, Hunter with his luscious hair, on the other hand,
right,
wouldn't really know. But I'm sure Tech might. If anyone is probably going to find out if they still do have inhibitor chips, Tech's probably going to find it out either from his own research or Rex coming and helping them. I'm assuming Rex is probably trying to find... He's probably actually trying to hook up with Echo, is my guess.
Rex has a big part of this.
I think he's actually just a minor character.
I think he'll have a big part of the storyline, though. I think he's going to be a minor character, but he's going to be a huge clinical pivot into the storyline. All right, let's close this up with telling our what you believe this will go, and then I'll say where my thoughts are. 100% my thoughts here. Arch, what you got?
To start, they announced that there's going to be the first episode's going to be 70 minutes, which means they're probably going to at least pull some of season 7 of Clone Wars that they did not use.
You think?
Or at least start literally where they left off. And like go, this is what happens to the Bad Batch during where Order 66 is happening right now. Because you didn't see it from their perspective of what was happening. You saw it from Rex.
Kind of like how Rogue One, Rogue One rolls into Episode 4.
Yes. Considering it's the same animation, even it wouldn't be that hard to do.
I don't think they would. I think that could. I see that actually being a potential outcome.
Probably what's going to happen. We obviously don't know until May 4th.
So you think it's going to roll right in from season 7 into the Bad Batch, to clarify your prediction, and then from there, where do you think the storyline will go?
My guess is that these guys are essentially the equivalent of Republic Commandos in a way, unorthodox Republic Commandos. So we can already see that Grand Moff Tarkin wants to get rid of them. That's probably because they don't have their inhibitor chips anymore, and they are rogue, and they are a threat. It probably means that they're going to get with the resistance or the rebellion or whatever's happening at this current point in time, because it's kind of foggy. We're not really sure if there's a Republic outpost or anything that's trying to resist it or anything like that, but that would be my guess. Is it's probably going to be like the roots of the rebellion.
The roots of the rebellion, how the rebellion was created. Because if you really think about it, the only thing that we've actually seen with the rebellion being created is is episode 3, and we just always see are the Corellian ships. That's it. That's it.
Very true. And then you get,
the rebellion.
And then you get Rogue One, and it's like, well, they're stealing everything now, and it's like, cool. Right. Where did they come from?
Now the rebellions are the rebels are terrorists now. Okay, we love these terrorists. You know what I mean? Like that's
exactly. That's like how did the terrorists start? Obviously, Saw Gerrera started a long time ago. He's been a rebel forever.
They're like this is like the outcome of Star Wars. It's like we are terrorists, but we're rebels instead. But Saw Gerrera, now he's a terrorist. He's a bad terrorist. He's a bad terrorist. He's different. You know what I mean? He's more brutal. You know what I mean? We blow things up, but not like he does, but
this guy's ruthless.
So your thoughts are it's going to roll straight from the last episode of season 7 into the Bad Batch, and from the Bad Batch, it's actually going to show it's going to show kind of a storyline, and then it's going to kind of go to it's going to show basically the birth of the rebellion. And so my thoughts, I actually believe that's a very structured, and I believe that this girl has, as you said earlier in the podcast earlier as well, this girl is actually going to be kind of that resistance leader type of girl. It could be Princess Leia, you think? Maybe
could be Mon Mothma, actually.
I don't know who it could be, but I don't know if they even said the name in there.
Hold on,
but does it actually say the name?
Looking at kind of how she looks, could be Mon Mothma. She's
Oh, wait a minute. Well,
she's a
blonde hair,
prevalent rebellion character.
I don't think so. I mean, she's wearing that all white. But she's got.
This is what Mon Mothma wears.
Yeah, but she's got white or blonde hair. There's no way. I don't see it. It would be dark hair. They would have to do a dark hair animation. But my thoughts on this are they would roll in close to season 7. I don't know if they'll roll straight from it. 70 minutes does say that they could have a lot of intro level, so they could probably put 15 minutes of intro, which is way too much. But probably 5 minutes of introduction of where this is going to go. I believe that there'll be some sort of princess rescue mission with the Bad Batch, and the Bad Batch. As I actually didn't even think about the birth of the rebellion. But after you said that, I think that it will answer a few questions on the deterioration of the clone troopers, where the clone troopers go, how they died, and how, you know, the Empire became, you know, so dominant in that time, and then how the rebellion is birthed. And not just the birth, but like the growth, because they showed the birth, you know what I mean? Basically, Order 69 is kind of the birth of the rebellion, but the growth of the rebellion. And so I don't think we've actually heard that term of the growth of the rebellion yet. And so I would actually like to say I would probably correlate the Bad Batch with the growth of the rebellion, and I would say that's what you're going to expect. To go ahead and close this up, Arch, we will be coming up to you guys whenever we get content like this, where we try to get to the video as soon as possible. So if you like this video, if you agree with us, or if you don't agree with us, if we missed something, guys, drop.
Tell you, I'm already wrong.
We probably are. Did you already?
Oh, I already
you know
could tell. Mon Mothma was already in the Clone Wars. She's not that young.
Oh, there
She's
you
old.
go. There you go. Well, we'll
But she
probably
does
have some
the
heat
blonde
from
hair.
it. We'll probably have some heat from it, but if we're wrong, let us know below. Until then, guys, we'll see you next time on the Star Wars podcast show thing. I don't know if that's
name
straight right,
pending.
but name is pending. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.